Hi guys, Dustin Kidd with Pro-Tac Resources. I am at the Deer Creek Shooting Range in Cloverdale, Indiana. We also operate the Willow Slough Shooting Range up in Morocco, Northwest Indiana. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today, give you a little bit of an update on our digital waiver system, and at the same time speak a little bit about our point of sale system. So it seems like there may have been some miscommunications by some of our team that might have, sent some red flags to some people in their mind, and I wanted to kind of clear the air before any rumors get out there at all, that kind of thing. So in any case, you knew that we were working on our digital waiver system, trying to get a new one, a better functioning one. So we have one in place. We are locked into this for a year. It is a paid platform. The previous one was actually a free platform. I mean, this is what it is. It's pretty simple. It's not clunky. It's 100% reliable, and we weren't getting that out of the previous system. So, it's not 100% the best. However, part of that is because it doesn't communicate natively with our point of sale system, which is what you guys check in at the range with and check out with, and what processes payments and all that. Ultimately, nothing integrates natively with that point of sale system. And that's for a very particular reason. And that same reason is why I chose this point of sale system. So when you come in and you check in with us, your ID is scanned. So we've got ID verification, age verification, and all that. So we know who you are. That information is stored in here, and the system creates an account number for you to know how often you come, how much time you spend, what you're buying, that kind of thing. That's really useful data for us as a small business, because that's how we come up with ways to lower our prices on things that people actually spend on. I can't necessarily just lower it if I don't know how much of it is, how many people want it, how long they spend doing it, that kind of thing. So that's very critical information for us to better serve you. Now, the biggest reason I chose this point of sale system is because it is very secure. It is not cloud-based. It is not tied to the internet at all. Nobody can access your personal information in this system but us, and outside of that is going to take a warrant to be able to get. Nobody can access this from online. It is 100% right there on that computer, nowhere else. Biggest reason why I chose this point of sale system. In theory, if somebody was to be a professional hacker and they wanted to get into that, first of all, they would have to want to target us specifically, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, small business in Indiana. And then they would have to, we operate on the network here is ran by the state. And so basically they would have to get through the state's network and their firewalls and protections to even get to see this computer from online. On top of that, they would have to be able to also gain access, password protection, everything else in the firewalls at the computer, and then also get into the point of sale system or its database that is also housed right here on this computer. So essentially what I'm trying to say for those guys that may not be computer savvy, as a guy who was trained as a software developer like 20 plus years ago, I cannot conceivably, I'm not familiar with a way to make your data, personal information, more protected than what this is currently, and that's why I chose that point of sale system. Nobody can access it but me, but us, our team, and obviously we're not going to just access it for no reason. You have to know how to get to your personal information actually, and I don't know of anybody on my team that knows how to do that, so basically it's just me. Now that being said, this is about as secure of a system as you can get, which is why we chose it. However, that is also the headache with it. It's hard to get data out of it that we need, and it certainly does not integrate with any other systems like our digital waiver system. Nothing natively integrates with it. Even the previous digital waiver system we had, they didn't 100% integrate. So the waiver system's collecting just your name and contact information, obviously a signature on the waiver, but I need to get that information matched with the information in here. So basically all I pull out of this is the account number that the system assigns to you, your name, dates you were here. And then I can match it with this, and when I can do that, then I can also put your contact information in here. And the reason we want that is so that we can send you those good offers. When we come up with a better pricing structure, special offers, special events, special sales, we can communicate those out to you, because we know a lot of our customers aren't on Facebook. and it is what it is. So if you're putting in fake phone numbers or fake emails, that's your business at the end of the day. I don't really care as far as that goes, but you're missing out on possible sales and best pricing possible. So in any case, I got some word that maybe some of our team members were kind of telling people that we were building some sort of database. And if you're anything like me as a gun owner, that sends off red flags for me. I don't want people to be sharing my personal information. I'm telling you right now, that is not the case. I'm not even pulling that information out of the point of sale system. I'm just pulling an account number, name, and date you were here to match it with the waivers. So I hope that helps you guys feel better. That's just the crux of it. So in trying to combine the data from these two systems, I discovered that our free waiver system was starting to fail. It was not collecting 100% of every visitor's waivers. That's unacceptable. We have to have a waiver for everybody coming in the door. So as soon as I discovered that, I had no choice. I had to pull the trigger on a platform that was 100% reliable. Now, again, that previous waiver system was free, and so I told them about it, and basically it was like, it looks like it's working on our end, so there's nothing we can do to help you. Well, they're not making any money from us, so that makes sense. So I had to bite the bullet, pull the trigger, and go ahead and get a paid waiver system. This was the simplest, the smoothest running, most reliable one I could find for a reasonable price. And within a matter of 2 days while we were closed, I was able to get this kind of started up, and it's working 100%. So we're locked into that for a year. But I just want to give you guys an update. That waiver system does not communicate directly with the point of sale, which really has all your personal information. I'm kind of on the back end extracting what I need to combine the two. That way I can actually send you guys those special offers and prices. For instance, the Founders Pass. People that I had good information for, they had, the Founders Pass a week earlier or more than anybody else. So in any case, I hope this helps clear the air a little bit, helps you to feel more comfortable with what we're doing with data in these different systems. Obviously, our mission is to serve you guys. We are here. We're not sharing your information anywhere. It's not even accessible online. By any means. It can't leave that computer without my say-so. So trust me, I'm just like you. It's not getting out of that system. In fact, I'm not even extracting it to combine the data from the two systems. I'm really just getting an account number, name, and date. So in any case, again, I hope this helps you guys understand kind of what we're doing on the back end, why we had to throw this new waiver system out there that is far more reliable. And in any case, our mission is to serve you guys, help you guys get to the range more and not spend more doing it. So come see us, come check us out. Hopefully this helps clear the air a little bit and you guys feel a little bit more confident in that. But I could not conceive of a way to make your personal information more protected than this particular point of sale system, and that's why I chose it. So have a good day. Come and see us, Pro-Tac Resources.